Hello and a very warm welcome from Switzerland. Recently, we've provided several videos regarding features of the EAM data management tool. Today, I want to show two of the most important functions, which are the upload and the upload history function. My name is Johann Rumpel and I'm the Chief Innovation Officer and CEO at EAM Swiss. First, I want to explain how a template for such a data load looks like related to an import of assets. As you can see, we have an Excel spreadsheet containing several worksheets. Let's take a closer look at the first one. For the import, the most important row is row number 2. Row number 2 represents the attribute names out of the Maximo main table of the application you are loading data into. Row number 1 can or is used to show the field labels, while row number 3 represents a sample column to give users an idea or an indication what information goes into which columns. Starting with line number 4, we have the user data, the data which will be loaded into the asset table afterwards. Within these worksheets we have a few nice features like drop-down boxes everywhere you have domains associated in the database configuration. Worksheet number 1 in our case is the simple worksheet. Simple means we are loading data into a main table. We have a second worksheet in our example which represents the upload of a specification. The specification worksheet is from a structural perspective pretty much the same like the simple, but with the exception that row number 2 will contain not just the attribute names of the main table, no, it will also contain columns for each attribute of the specification. To separate the main table from the specification information, we have the separation column, which has been created during the process of creating or generating a specification template for this specific class structure ID. With that, we can now go into Maximo and upload the data and see how that looks like. In all applications where the system administrator has enabled the EAM data management tool, you will find a drop-down box with the most important functions on top of each list table. In addition to that, the full set of functions will be available on the left-hand side in the action menu. To import data, you simply click on the icon on top of the list view and select the file to be imported. Let's choose the file we have reviewed right before. Let's open it and import it. After a few seconds, we should get a feedback from the system, which looks like that. The system shows a summary of the import. We have 10 new records, which is the record count on the simple sheet we have seen right before, and since the records have been created and afterwards enriched using the specification, we also find a number of modified records. At the same time, the data management tool responds back with another Excel spreadsheet. We can take a review later on. Once we have confirmed the system message with the upload, we see also that by default the records we have imported will be shown in the list view. If we select one, we'll see all the information we have provided, like the asset number, description, we already set the status, and we should find the specification as well. That's the way how you upload data using the EAM data management tool. It's quite easy, and everything runs through the Maximo business objects to make sure that we are not creating any inconsistent data. Now a few words about the feedback Excel. If we take a look at the Excel which has been sent back from the system after the upload process, you will see that some columns, at least in our case the asset UID column, has been updated with the values created during the import. The same thing happens if you upload information into objects which are auto-keyed. This is part of the standard function and does also work with the specification tab as well. To enable backward traceability and audit trail functions, we also provide a history on all uploads or imports done previously. You can find that easily within the EAM data management tool menu on the action, and we look for the import history. Here we can see a list of uploads being executed by which user, when has it been done, with the statistics we have seen before, but there is also the ability to download the uploaded Excel, so the Excel spreadsheet which has been uploaded by the user at the given time, but also the Excel spreadsheet which has been sent as a feedback to the user. So whenever you forgot to save the feedback or review the feedback, that's no big deal. You always can go back to the history and take a look at the appropriate Excel spreadsheet. We download it, we can open and review it. This history function is also very popular if users look for examples of uploads which have been already done successful, and they can be always and almost used as some templates for future updates or uploads. With that, I'm at the end of today's presentation and I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know about any ideas of improvements or visit us under www.eam-swiss.ch for the latest update on this or other useful add-ons for IBM Maximo. Take care.